Assalamu alaikum. The inventor of Blink Beats was known as Solid Gold, who is writing the code of feet who brought Solomon Shiva's palace from the book he had knowledge of. But why send him down pagan, or even after producing God is my Lord and your Lord, the many Latin correct words in his music? The son of Layla, who was pure and chaste when he got married to Mani, his witches, Lezzies, and turned a Solid Gold, humble smith, which was down pagan and the vampires. You do something evil to human evolutionists, monkey scientists, experiments, mind games, mind control, shame, and despair tactics, mutation, day capability, possessing black magic, living to FEAR, ruins, creation diseases, free humble submersible salatis. World bearer had a difficult time in life, so burdened by war and paganism. Prospect singularly fighting again and again, following through the two nice stubborn pigs can't lose shoulder random and think they're first. Paris and gold eaters once it's over, you can't think you can go to ball and keep giving it. What the fuck do you think I am using abusing me like that? Humans' conscience, body and soul and heart are fragile and not nice to do Halloween thriller with witchcraft, black magic, foul and true just because I am a Muslim who believes in Allah and accepts his wonders, but must blaspheme every night and manage to foul intruders while elves' lives are ruined. Manage foul intruders do so many crimes against humanity and Allah keeps saving from despair and submits forget all about it because they're in peace and happiness. Then when pagan does get born and keep giving it, it's insanity, averting your own self in the process. Great devil philosophy dog is a foul intruder to destroy people. Or Kashmir sees and submit a cat is acting the fool, never spied at night, never knew what to expect, leaving to the ruins as a devout Salati and Submit. I don't know what to expect, but the presence of Allah means we didn't perish. Not fair in the separatist weather because our empire, they can vanish, but I was never seen doing so. I saw my grandma vanish and appear when I stayed over. But in Kingdom of Allah, you chill out and stay put and not despair as Allah guides the right path. But persecution will seek actually make me out. Pagan are vanishing and sometimes they have me in return. Smears are cheese and defenders. Pagans are offenders, crimes against humanity. Smears are defenders leading a righteous life. Make bummers all good crimes against humanity. Make dumpsters gay leading a righteous life. Bummers, black magic, government Nazi offenders, crimes against humanity, foul intruders, dumpsters, children of Adam, Munkashi, chicken defender, leading righteous life, solid gods, living East Lanka. Had to see deeper shame on you, pagan or acting the fool, never spied or time travel. Solid God of Smith Cash gave God is my Lord and your Lord, known throughout church history. Only person to pay and download cash, only person to possess it after spinning on a black bomb, vinyl CDR, play this cash. Good Nazi using abuse God is my Lord and your Lord every day, but still persecute your Lord Adam said to like the disciples of Jesus of Smiths, bear witness, la ilaha illallah. All of them had horrible enders, Philistines in submission. Nakasha who produced it is also. God is my Lord and your Lord is something so rare in human history because babies don't get used to seeing things naturally. But God is my Lord and your Lord allows them to see light of Allah and live as humans, one love all the time in the world, for love, peace and happiness. All seeing eye means winning, but then no worshipping one Allah and giving thanks. Believing in unseen mean accepting one Allah and living in happiness. Never tie like angels and worshipping Allah and give thanks as Allah controls everything. Just right type, it appears in post how. Hatred of humans means trying hurt Allah. Was no child of Adam to meet him on day of judgment. Love of Allah gives thanks to the flawless creation and the ability to carry out so many commands and movements with faculties of hearing, sight and brain, ready to give thanks. Time traveling, moving in speed of bullets, always talk of being first. Staying put, doing answer to the answer devil and believing Allah, submitting to one Allah, bearing witness of Allah is one. I'm staying put, but even though I'm spinal injury, paraplegic, incomplete paralysis, lower half, hyperextended athletic, nerve damage, diagnosed 3 weekly injection for mental diagnosis. Everyone shame on you. Chikashi in his 2 horns that smell names of Allah sanctuary. Friend on Allah Nagaron, Muslim family man. Clash of civilization, want to see battles between vampires and humans. End of history, want to see giant myriads, pyramids, black magic fouling through the pagan witchcraft, rise of sorrow, one night pagan blast with go. And birds of prayer, will wholehearted human Smiths return home, Smith and Zion. Tyson versus Bruno, tyrants versus Brahman, pirates and gold diggers, vampires and fallen angels versus children random, humans and trading in goods in light of day, or gifts of observing Salat, recites to the one, get what you want to find out it's what you needed. Tyson Muslim, Benija, Jana, Bruno, white people can never lose to black people, nature, and that's the fascist plan. White people are pagan fan, witchcraft black people are by all means necessary. We Smiths win against only left to fight satanic rumors can be Smiths, solid gold, but witchcraft, white supremacy, cheat and return and get a ball and keep giving it, say they get fed and become impossible hard as rock and stop being pirates. Black magic, and also known as witchcraft, is used as a supernatural power for evil and selfish purposes and for malicious practice to destroy someone physically or mentally or financially. Can be done using the victim's hair, clothes, or looking directly into eyes. Practicing witchcraft magic is not something new. It happened, been practicing generations, and hence we need to be careful in this time of Kali Yuga, where you are surrounded by very few well-wishers. In the times of India, happening story of my life. Science, you do something evil to humans, to gold diggers, fallen angels, fall faith. It's like broken stone trying to get home, to taking God, either attached or non-attached. When babies are born, they are non-attached, but pagan fallen should enslave them to Satan and rebellion. If you enlighten baby or Buddha, then every day you live through bloody ruins, not allowed to win, because everyone plunders sovereigns and seeking exaltation on earth. Vampires under the ghosts of impeccable flybys, crusaders don't ever find a reason to look bad in court or law, because they're good dogs. Humans handle the evil so natural, prevent you to stay put. Meditate as Quran enlightens there is day judgment said, Saddam just a shame on you. Bad cats become black Zionists, cats of Zion when masses fall, and those vampires ain't good as Zionists, black cats. Buying time just writing Halloween scripts and I'm acting the fool. Instead of chase pagan and blasphemy, I affirm to one Allah, and I have to wait till the last day like Abraham and Abrahamic chickens. The buying time and all I have is bound and necessary as the last thing I'm to stay put. Inshallah, dua that will not be put to shame, will face so many shame and despair tactics. I know how automate any energy, but when it returns after finishing it off, it's just someone that speaks, I even automate it totally away, and they get blurred to deal with it in the weeks later, but there's so many devil foul intrusions in on the act. War accept defeat, I have to be raped or plundered. When what being physical concentration, I Abraham to make automizing cheese and print battery over. What even if it's tried every electronic vaporizer after moving on, spending a fortune on the blessed holy name of his God is created so many beautiful things. Today it felt like a concentration trying to deal with the spinning thing, just rage against the machine and new kind with all the robotics nowadays. My conscience is a playing field, but my mind, body, soul and all, and I'm a strict monarchist and so many filthy rich people buy time to write plays and Halloween service by feeling like Frodo. That happened a few times to me recently. West believe in actual physics, there are many different capabilities, many day you hear. East believe in seeing the sun with a jar of daily fresh food and wait for a zan and do ice cold cubes and water fields to the ground.
Bas.
Bas.